Top of the stretch, Giant Blazes, the sole entrant in the Phil Pinckney Memorial for 3-year-old trotters. Giant Blazes is off and trotting. Giant Blazes trots the opening quarter in 33 1/5. Giant Blazes by the half in 106 4. Three quarters for Giant Blazes, 140 1. Giant Blazes trots the mile in 2:12 3/5. Test 1 2, testing 1 2 3. back in the Woodmere Farms Winners Enclosure, the winner of the Phil Pinckney Memorial Nova Scotia Stake for 3-year-old trotters. Number 1, Magian Blazes, 3-year-old brown gelded son of Tad the Stud. The balance of trade dam, Magian Condor. Owned, bred, trained, and driven by Jim Ripley. Magian Blazes into 12 and 3.
And congratulations to the Phil Pinckney Memorial 3-year-old trot walkover winner. He looked good out there, I have to say, and there was no one else entered against him. So Magian Blazes gets it done for Jim Ripley.
Yeah, Magian Blazes, he stayed trotting the whole mile, got it done, and got a blanket and a fair amount of money for it as well.
Yeah, he did look good, and I guess that's what it comes down to in any stakes race, right?
Yep,
like
absolutely.
your competition has to show up to be part of it, and if they don't, then you know this is what we see. I've seen it in New York Sire Stakes and other events before too. So, congratulations, nonetheless, for a nice smile to Magian Blazes. So now we're taking a look at race 1 of our pari-mutuel card here, kicking off a 12-race card. This is a Phil Pinckney Memorial. We're staying with the trotters, 2-year-old trotters, and we're scratched down to just 3. So there's no exactor and no triactor, no place or show wagering. You've got daily double, the pick 5, and win betting.
Yeah, that's it. As this is scratched down to a field of 3, and right now taking all the money at 2 to 5 is the 3 West River Ivory, making her first start back in the Maritimes. She's looking really good after seeing a lot of Ontario Sire Stakes action. But really, you get 5 to 2 on the rail horse Dusty Lane at Mabel, and 8 to 5 on the 4 Salzbrook Cami.
And maybe they're not as far apart as they look. It's agreed that West River Ivory was racing at Woodbine Mohawk Park and was taking part in the Ontario Sire Stakes grassroots and even gold on occasion. The other 2, though, you know, maybe they are stepping up now. Salzbrook Cami, she was actually at Woodbine Mohawk Park herself, as you can see there, and taking part in some Ontario Sire Stakes grassroots. Came back, was in the Lady Slipper and PEI Colt Stake, and then meanwhile, Dusty Lane Mabel just stayed at home in a stakes season, so they may not be as far apart as one would think.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 fillies have had a pretty good season. Dusty Lane Mabel in here, she's been on the stake circuit all year. She did pick up a second earlier this year down at Inverness in Atlantic Sire Stakes action, so, you know, she's a nice little filly. I'm excited to see what she can do during her 3-year-old season. Salzbrook Cami, that's another Claire McDonald entry along with West